Hello everyone, MarcusWolfe here, welcoming you all back to another episode of Disco Elysium. Last we left off, we started the dawn of the fourth day. We're just going to continue with the Majora's Mask idea, even though it's way past the third day, and there's kind of no final day, I would say. I mean, I don't know how long this game can go in terms of days, probably forever. Though I would suspect that maybe at some point it's like, you took way too long, bye, so, game over. I wonder if it will do that. I wonder how many people have tried to do that and try to game over Shenmue style, where you just take too long and then too many days have passed. Because that's what Shenmue did. If you dallied around too long, it's basically a soft time limit, that kind of idea. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's go ahead and talk to Morel about his wonderful little project that did not quite pan out very well.
It's great to see you again, officer. My wife can't wait to thank you. Go on, talk to her.
Sure, okay, I guess we don't talk to you about it yet, never mind. Hello, miss.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
Just doing my job, ma'am.
Here, I want to give you a small token of my gratitude. It's a tie, Mesk in origin. The pin is an antique, quite special.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull with 8 eyes. You could ask her about this when you get the time. It's probably a cryptid, but the Phasmid, of course, is more important.
So, if you don't mind, I'd like to hear a bit more about those cryptids.
You know, to hell with it. Let's have more cryptids.
To hell with it. Wow, you're just like, okay, whatever, I'm dealing with this kind of guy.
Of course, officers. Is there a particular cryptid you two are interested in learning about?
Well, is this bird a cryptid?
No. It's the cryptid.
Oh, the cryptid.
Oh, yes.
The small silvery skull shines between your fingers, its beak sharp. So then what is it?
The 8-eyed Teratorn, the largest flying avian ever discovered, with a wingspan of 11.5 meters. It was thought to have gone extinct 3,500 years ago. Some even doubted the fossils were real. A mutation, they said. Until...
Mutation? All of evolution is a mutation.
Until
it was cited by renowned Gottvaldian explorer and naturalist Uwe Plattenkalk in 21.
This renown seems a bit dubious. Your own catalogue comes up completely empty. But, of course, you are not all-knowing.
Huh. You know, I really do want to hear about this sighting. Sounds kind of interesting.
It happened on a botanical expedition into the vast and unexplored Oamrau Canyon in southeast Ilmara. Dr. Plattenkalk got separated from his group during a sandstorm.
And Uamro is...
The world's largest canyon system, sweetie. It's a barren waste east of the Erg Desert. An ancient riverbed completely dried up.
What happened?
Alone in the blasted desert heat, the doctor wandered eastward, where man hasn't stepped foot in over 1,000 years, since the fall of Pericarnassus. He was lost, without any navigation equipment and desperately low on water. After a day or two, he noticed a bird high in the noon sky. A great black bird. It seemed gargantuan. Every now and then, the bird would dive down to feed on an animal carcass somewhere on the horizon. But by the time Uwe got there, the Teratorn had taken off already, and the carcass was picked clean. This happened many times.
Was he following it?
Yes, or rather, hunting. A bird that big has a lot of blood in it, and he was dying of thirst. For many days, Dr. Plattenkalk followed the Tetatorn until they reached a great canyon wall where the bird finally landed to rest. The professor climbed up there with a rock in his hand. He found the bird sleeping with his head tucked under its wing, a great black pile of feathers on the perch. So he approached, slowly squeezing the rock in his fist.
Watch out.
Then the Tetatorn suddenly looked at him. He could see it had 8 eyes, 4 on either side of its skull, like a spider. And the man couldn't move. He was paralyzed, frozen into place with the rock in his hand. Whatever he did, he could not get closer to the bird.
Why?
The bird was controlling his mind. It kept him from approaching. He could step back, but every time he stepped forward, paralysis. Uva spent 3 days trying until the bird flew away.
Wait, he was paralyzed for 3 days? How did he survive?
The 8-eyed Tetatorn was indifferent to him, as long as he didn't get closer than 2 steps. It even let him feed on some carcasses up there, and the 2 unfertilized eggs it left behind.
Huh. You know, I will admit, an 8-eyed mind-controlling bird does sound quite interesting.
Absolutely, sweetie. Cryptozoologists have been tracing it ever since, but Wamrao is vast, mysterious, and holds many secrets.
Modern radar telemetry shows great promise. We will confirm this one by the end of the decade, latest.
This one I liked. Not only does it have 8 eyes, and is a living fossil, and the largest bird ever to live, it also does mind control.
He's sincere. He likes the audacity of it.
See, Kim, you may not be into the whole idea of the Phasmids, but you like the stories behind it, I'm sure, at least. So that was the last anyone saw of it.
Sadly, yes, but there are numerous reports of 8-eyed bird skulls from Il Mara. And then there's the striking resemblance to the Pericarnassian imperial eagle, an ancient heraldic symbol that is hard to pass off as coincidence. The imperial eagle, too, had 8 eyes.
Not really. It's just stylization. The way they drew eyes. It's not a zoological drawing.
Very, very hard.
This one's very famous. Everyone knows it. People will be looking at that tie on you and thinking, that man is into cryptids. So, what else do you want to know?
How about the creature on the pen that you gave me back when we first met? Is that a cryptid?
Yes. It's the kind green ape. Half war story, half undiscovered species in the genus Homo.
War story?
Yes, it was reported by soldiers in South Safra during the war. The kind green ape would visit bunkers during the night, healing wounded soldiers with its saliva.
With its saliva? Wow.
Yes, it has amazing healing qualities. Some soldiers reported growing back limbs, regaining their sight.
And there was something about an undiscovered subspecies of man?
Indeed, there is. It's our closest relative among the cryptids. Same taxonomic family, different genus.
Okay, you know what, this is cool to hear, but it's getting quite wild and unbelievable. It totally is. Huh. Yeah, that definitely is a cryptid for fantasies. But she's so sweet and kind. I can't just say in her face is BS. I mean, I could politely say it, but I can't just be like, oh, that's BS, lady. You know, I can't. She's too sweet.
Which is to say, the kind green ape is a species with which we share a common ancestor, and that evolved parallel to our own. Just like your partners.
Huh. I knew it, Kim. You're not human.
Ma'am, you're confusing him.
Please don't misunderstand me, either of you. Human, as it is used in everyday speech, is hardly a taxonomic category. For all intents and purposes, you can be thought of as human. Though Saheelites do have some distinguishing characteristics. Different advantages, if you will.
Yes, advantages such as the flakier texture of Saheelite earwax, or so I've heard. Nothing inspires pride in one species quite like speculative evolutionary biology. Perhaps we've had enough of that for today.
Well, how about invisible cryptids? Do any of those exist?
What an interesting question. And the answer is yes, there are.
Of course. All fairy tales have someone or something invisible in them.
Oh, I know, Kim. It is childish to think that, but I need to know.
Okay, I won't spoil your fun. What is the invisible cryptid?
It's the Col de Mamadakwa. Its name means thin whisper of sound, and that's precisely what it is. Self-replicating sound waves, invisible and intangible. The Col de Mama is very afraid of us, which makes it incredibly difficult to track.
Col de Mamadakwa can also be translated as a whisper light and low.
A whisper light and low.
Yes, that's another translation. They're both quite lovely, aren't they?
Yeah, I suppose so, yes.
Although the low part is a little ironic. The Col de Mamadakwa makes, or rather is, such a high-pitched sound that other animals, including humans, can't hear it. It could be everywhere all of the time, and we wouldn't know.
Fine, I'll bite. How can an animal be a sound?
Many scientists have asked the same question. Some have claimed that it isn't itself a sound, but a tiny corpuscle that emits sound waves. But there's no evidence to support this theory.
Well, could it be here? Like, in this building right now?
It could be. As I said, it could be everywhere. And we wouldn't know any better. It could be ringing all the days of our lives and nights.
Huh. And why would this Mama Dakwa be so afraid of us?
That is a sad story. A group of university students assisting with the field work in their enthusiasm for the project, and no doubt because they were preoccupied with impressing their professors, nearly drove it to extinction.
Extinction?
They tried to communicate with it and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound waves at frequencies they thought might match the Mamadakwas. And what happens when a sound wave meets another sound wave of the same frequency, dear?
Psst. They cancel each other out. Psst.
Encyclopedia, I know that, okay? I was bad at science, but I know that much. They cancel each other out.
Exactly. And these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon the right frequency, well, they wiped out most of the population. After that, the corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere. There have been recordings of anomalies similar to those spotted in Ea, but they've been few and far between. It's impossible to confirm the presence of any stable Col de Mamadakwa population anywhere.
Of course. A common thread in these. Disappearance and unfalsifiability. I like the story, though, ma'am.
I'm glad you did, dear.
And what evidence is there of this animal being a sound?
Plenty. It's the evidence that led to its discovery. In the 1920s, a group of Areopagite ornithologists, that is, scientists who study birds, were trying out a new recording technology for capturing sounds outside the range of human hearing. When playing back recordings they had made in the foothills of the Ea mountain range, they noticed certain anomalies, patterns that seemed random at first, but on closer examination were consistent with the waveforms of songbirds.
Oh, songbirds, huh?
The scientists soon discovered they could track and even predict what appeared to be feeding, mating, and migration patterns based on sound waves in a strictly delimited range of ultrasonic frequencies, even higher than those of the highest pitched bat calls. They realized that they had discovered a new species and called it the Coldumama after the Paracanassian name for the voice of God, which is said to be very silent.
Wow, that's honestly quite interesting.
They grew quite obsessed with these little birds. Even though they couldn't see them, they could distinguish among individual birds and even began to name some of them.
Name them.
Sequester, Time, Joscan, those are but some of the Mamadaqua they followed individually.
Oh, that honestly is quite interesting. What about,
What about what?
well, how about the most dangerous cryptid?
The gnome of Jeroma.
Gnome of Jeroma. That doesn't sound all too bad.
Oh, it is. None of his victims survived. Grieving relatives never even found their bodies because the gnome's venom dissolved organic tissue.
Oh gosh. And what exactly did this cryptid look like?
It was reportedly a small creature with webbed fingers and a protruding forehead and a gangly little thing. Quite scary to look at. A couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard an odd wailing in the woods and followed the sound. They were scared and wrapped it in tarpaulin to suffocate it. It still took the gnome of Jeroma an entire day to die.
If the body of the creature was found, why aren't there detailed illustrations of it in science textbooks, confirming the existence of this very little species?
Alas, the first scientist who got his hands on the creature's corpse put it in a jar of formaldehyde, thinking that would detoxify the gnome's venom. Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding liquid, dissolving the creature itself. A poetic end, perhaps, but a real loss for science.
Wow. I really can't get enough of these cryptids.
I'm glad you like them, but I'm not really one to tell you about all of them. You should ask my husband if you get the chance. He's the real expert.
Well, of course. Maybe I'll do that now. Thank you so much, miss. Can I talk to you now, God?
Ha ha! Nothing like the gratitude of a good woman. Now then, what can I do for you?
Boy, that conversation went a lot longer than I anticipated. Oh, dear.
He tries to play it cool, remain professorial, but inside, this man is itching for some news on those traps.
So, I did end up checking all the traps last night.
Good. Okay. And?
And, well, one of them was empty.
Completely empty?
The cryptozoologist's eyes grow wide. Yes, as in there was nothing in the trap. No locusts, no phasmid, nothing.
No locusts? No phasmid either?
That's not ideal, but...
The empty trap was the one at your campsite. The one you said you were putting on and was low priority. Do you think that could factor into it somehow?
I definitely left that one stocked.
Right from the campsite? Just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
She's engaging in a well-known self-deception called motivated reasoning. You should correct them.
Yeah, that is motivated reason. Yeah, that is self-deception right there, if I ever heard it.
Of course, more clever.
Yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the locust and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps, make them more secure.
Another trip to the reeds.
Well, if you don't mind me saying, not exactly scientific to reason your way backward from a conclusion that you want to be true.
I appreciate your concern, officer, but please leave this to the experts. Unless you have an alternative hypothesis you'd like to venture.
You're jabbing at the soft underbelly of his psyche. He realizes he's gotten defensive.
Actually, no. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now, and brought some great news too. My gratitude, and the gratitude of the Société Cryptozoologique de Ravachol, is yours.
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like closure? What really happened? Some kind of foul play might be afoot. Theft?
Theft?
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been refreshing, but...
Well, let's develop an alternative theory about the missing locusts. If I can read what number I need. Oh my god. 6, 7, 6. I insulted... When did I insult Morel? Well, I'm sorry, but let's try it. I need 11, 7, 4 or higher.
You have your suspicions.
Wait, really?
But nothing you can form
Oh, shite.
into a
5 or
viable
higher.
Explanation.
Oops, I totally misread that. Oh, gosh. Well, okay. I'll be fair. I've been thinking a bit, and I'm just not sure what the phasmid that took the locusts. I can't believe I said the wrong number and I got the wrong number. That's stupid. What are the chances?
Really, officer? We can take it from here.
The cryptozoologist furrows his heavy brow.
Yes, sweetie, we've already taken too much of your time.
Alright, that's fine then. Bye! I was hoping to finish that, but that's gonna
Always
take a little
pleasure
bit.
to see an officer of the law. I mean, officers.
You seem a bit surprised to see my colleague,
I'm sorry for what I said.
he replies, then falls silent.
Short means sincere in these things.
Yeah, which is fair. Okay, bye. Thank you for your cooperation. See you later. Oh, there.
Hey, was there something you needed?
No, bye. I don't care about my bill for tonight. Can I talk to these folks, please?
Yes? What is it?
Did you happen to hear me sing last night?
That was pretty good, Harry. Wasn't it, Jean?
Whoa, how does she know your name? She probably heard it from somewhere. You have to be more careful, karaoke star. Names are dangerous.
That was... Yeah, that was absolute shit, if you want my opinion. Drunken shit. Haven't wanted anything to end this badly since I had cluster headaches. Horrible. Truly horrible. I beg of you, don't ever subject anyone to this torture again. I mean, seriously, you need to...
Jean, it's not right. Don't make it worse, and I really liked it.
She actually did.
Okay. Wait. Did you call me Harry just now?
Yes, I called you by your name. What about it?
She sounds slightly agitated and sad. Well, I'm just wondering, how do you know my name?
Good. Everybody knows your name. Please go finish your investigation, so everyone can go home.
Alright. I'm sorry. Honest question. But still, something has been bugging me. Are we or are we not from the same police station? You've never answered that.
God damn it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for fuck's sake.
Can I actually help you with something?
She looks at you apologetically.
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right? Who forgets their squad mates? That's not possible.
I forget, quite clearly. Okay, bye. Well, sir, since you are so eager for me to talk to you...
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Okay, never mind, bye. See you later. Because you have nothing to say to me, god dang it. How about our dear friend who calls us gendarme? Very politely.
Hi again, Gendarme.
Never mind, bye.
Bye-bye, Gendarme.
Yeah, bye-bye, sir. Uh, I, I don't know what else to do. I actually really, really don't. I could try to take down the body. I really, honestly should. I just kind of don't want to shoot a hole in the body. If you know what I mean. I really don't. But, let me go ahead and check my journal real quick for any potential become a man of plenty. Find a starving art. Oh, yes, I need to do that. Call the Jamra. Oh, I need to do that as well. What time is it? What time is it? It is not yet 9, so we can hold off on that. Well, actually, let me look at that library card. No. Give me back the thing. Library card. Where are you? For the library card, Jamrock.
The library card is folded into 2.
Look at the backside.
Please
Not
return.
yet. It ain't time yet. Okay, so we can do that later. Oh yeah. Oh, this is gonna suck. Hi, Miss. Where are you? Miss, where are you? I have things to say. Actually, maybe I'm not ready to say them yet because I need to do some exploration. Again, I gotta I gotta follow the lead on the library card, so we're not ready on that yet. Never mind. I was gonna tell her husband's dead. Maybe I'm jumping the gun just a bit. Oh, wait a minute. What is this?
There, on that balcony. Do you see it?
Cindy? Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Straight into a bull ring with no prep talk. No. It's your first sales negotiation. Savvy's got to give you the do's and don'ts. That's a pathetic looking bull. Where are the sharpened horns ready to puncture your gristle? There's no real danger here.
Okay. I'm listening.
Artistos are known to repel wealth. It bounces off their skin like rubber. The moment a reasonable business proposal enters their periphery, they go and get political.
Political.
It's true. Some of them are known to turn the entire thing into a happening. What you need to do is lure them in with a strong one-liner. Get them on your side before you've even finished a sentence. Show us what you've got. Pretend you're facing the Skull Girl.
Ooh, hey, it's your lucky day. I'm in the market for some original art by la creme de la creme. Oh, I'm really doing it? Oh, God.
Mamma mia. If this isn't the top seller in La Delta, no one expected you to nail this on the first try. Congratulazioni. Okay then, off you go. Let's see what you've got.
Oh, that's not gonna end well. Hey Cindy, what can I do for you? Can I talk to you down here? Good.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Kind of, yes. You know, I think I met 2 of your associates, and they send their best.
I don't believe it. I've never known those boys to have manners.
Well, they can be a little rough around the edges, yes, but they seem to hold you in high esteem.
They'll never be skulls, but their hearts are in the right place.
Do you think that I could become a skull if I tried?
Fat chance. But you can still do your part to revitalize the neighborhood.
Well, that's close enough. How can I go about doing that?
She throws you a conspiratorial glance, then presses her finger to her lips and squints up at the sky, as though straining to hear something in the distance.
Have you noticed the quiet? Every so often, you might hear a gunshot pierce the air somewhere in Jamrock. But in Martinez, no gunshots, no sirens. The people are languishing in boredom and complacency. This place is a sepulchre. We'll paint it red. We bring the raucous. You bring the sirens.
I mean, I could bring the sirens, yes, but I'll think about that. Though, however, I do have some good news that I want to branch off on. It's your lucky day. I just happen to be looking to acquire some original art by the creme de la creme.
What's that? The piggy's looking to get into the art market with a snappy business pitch. Watch out, or you'll be auctioned off and face the chop.
She draws a line across her throat with a thumb.
The lieutenant straightens his back, waiting to see where this is going. Are we witnessing a performance, perhaps? Play along. Relax. It's all part of her image. She stares at you, fearlessly, waiting for a response.
Oh, perfect. This is all very on brand for you. I really love that little persona that you've created for yourself.
This little persona will grind you into a sausage if you don't stop. I'm not a sellout. The whole point of graffitio being on the street is so everyone can see it. No charge. Expression for all.
There has to be a way to convince her. Everyone has a price.
Well, that may be true, but I'm after something a little bit more challenging. I do have an actual art degree, after all.
I thought you were a pig.
She squashes her nose with a thumb so it resembles a snout. Both police work and art criticism require analytical talent and informed judgment calls. Why can't they be one and the same?
Ooh, little piggy knows the big words. What a waste of a perfectly good saucy son. Stuffing it full of art speak. Sorry. Even with your fancy degree, you've got nothing to offer me.
Perfect. She isn't interested. All the more reason to move on from this little side task.
Your partner here gets it. Anything else I can not do for you, gentlemen?
Oh my god, at 16? Oh, what? 5? I need a 11. No, yeah, I need a 11. That's not happening anytime. Why is your skill check so hard to do, girl? God damn it. I'll talk to you later. God dang it. Your skill checks, they are honestly something else. Honestly something else. You know what? Wait, let me... I am honest. Oh, this is so stupid. I have to go back because I want to go forge those signatures, and I'm going to do it in the safety of my own house that is now being rented to me free of charge for room and board. However, well, actually, can I do it now? Not once I okay, maybe once I hear the song, then I can do it. The song might be a reference to... wait a minute. Wasn't there something I can ask these wonderful gentlemen about? Hello? Hello?
Vigilance officer, what can this old carabinier do for you?
Well, I could try this. Composure. 5. Okay, it's just 5. Oh, God. Oh, I can't think. I need an 11. No, I don't need an 11. No, I need a 9. What am I thinking? Let's try it.
Still, all you see is an old soldier refusing to replace his uniform with a civilian attire.
I needed an 8. I'm sorry. No, wait. No, yeah, I did need a 9. God, I can't math right now.
Anything else I can assist you with, officer? We still have a game to finish.
Of course. I'm sorry. Okay, so that went nowhere. How about you, sir?
It is such a pleasure to see you again, officer. How may I head the citizens' militia on this fine day?
Well, not to eat your sandwich, so forget it. I don't want to take a sandwich. That's quite unfortunate to do. Can I now? Thank you. Okay, thank you. So let me go into my room for a bit, and then I will forge some signatures. It's not going to end well, but we're going to give it the good old college try. And Kim did not follow me in. Good, because I have things I want to do. Where are those signatures? Items. White envelope, yada yada yada. Handed to me by Everard Clare. Blah.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
Oh god. 1 second. Let me increase my interfacing, because I only have one shot to do this, and I am as damn well going to make sure my interfacing is great. That's +2 interfacing, blah blah blah. Anything that gives me interfacing, please speak now, or forever hold your peace. I can't imagine a shirt giving me interfacing. I really can't. Shoes maybe. That's composure, but not. Logic. No, not on the gloves. Hand-eye coordination. Oh, savoir-faire. I thought that was something else for a moment. Perception. Logic. Pain threshold. Rhetoric. Inland Empire. Shiver. Okay. Do I have anything that is currently lowering my... What is it called again? Interfacing. Nothing. What is interfacing? It's... motorics. Oh, God. Motorics. Nothing... Oh, well, that increases motorics. I mean, I could. I honestly could. Nah. Okay, what's the check? No, not the note, you dingus. This thing.
You take the legal documents
12,
out of
6,
the envelope.
7.
A 12 to 40 month construction period.
Do it.
And the zoning plan. With a
Oh, thank
confident
God.
flourish, you complete your forgery. What do you see on the signature line?
Thank God. I was so nervous about that. It's like, I'm gonna mess this up again. It's because the first two was already failing. 2 names. Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter.
Indeed, they look distinctly different and very convincing. These might as well be their actual signatures. But they're not, and the document will be nullified if they dispute it. That means Everard will have to start over. All you need to do now is mail the signatures to Everard's accountant in La Delta. There was a mail delivery box in the plaza, near the corner of the bookstore.
Okay, that'll buy them some time at least to, you know, get their affairs in order if need be, but I'm forcing them out, basically, and and making them be so inconvenienced. I hope he doesn't notice. If he notices, then we are Sekarude. Like, Sekarude big time. It's like so big time that it's gonna be made up as Sekarude. Okay, and now... Oh god, what time is it? How long have I been recording? I need to know. You know what? I think I will make this into a short episode because I don't know how long the library card thing is going to be. Who's Suna? Oh, and I need to open up that damn thing. Well, actually, I can do that first. See, no. I can try doing that first, provided that it actually is defrosted a little bit and I can open the damn thing. I'll be honest, I didn't expect this ice cream thing to be so difficult to open, especially when I now have a better crowbar.
This orange machine is
come on.
It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric...
I need physical instrument. Are you kidding me? Something tells me I'm not going to be opening this anytime soon because the physical instrument portion is going to be an issue, isn't it? That sucks. That really, really sucks. But you know what? Since I'm here anyway, allow me to be curious about the dice maker, because I do kind of want to see what she has. Oh, excuse me. I didn't really take a good look at her stock last time, simply because I was not in the mood and I was dirt poor. But now that I'm fine, hi, miss.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a dye?
Ooh, I forgot I had that. Okay, let me raise my shivers. Shiver me timbers. I need to do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Shiver me timbers. Oh, lords. I don't know what possessed me at that moment. That suggestion. I know I have something for shivers. I thought I had something for shivers. Do I not have something for shivers? I'm just slowly downgrading myself. Oh, wait a minute. There it is. Really? Just that? Oh, lord. Am I wearing my shiver stuff? Okay, I'm wearing one of my shiver stuff. Okay, well, I can at least put on the scented scarf. Get rid of the Inland Empire for now. And let's see if we can talk to her for the hottest of moments.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a...
Oh, well, first.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Oh, it's just a lot of talking. Okay, never mind. We'll do that later.
Take a look around, see if anything inspires you.
Oh, I forgot her portrait seems awfully like the woman with the pearl earring. Anyway, shivers. 7 or higher, so quite honestly 50-50. Oh, boo.
If anything, it's uncomfortably warm in here.
Please don't start taking off your clothes. You need to cut. No. No, we don't do that. And, dude, in polite company, that would be, indecent exposure? No.
She has begun to idly clean one of her carving tools with a dirty kerchief. The tool's sharp edge shining in the light of her desk lamp.
Well, we'll leave for now and call it a day. For real this time, because now that I had that little sidetrack, and I did kind of want to shop, but that's more talking, and I don't want to do more talking right now, so shrug. Instead, it'll be a slightly shorter episode, although I think last week I did quite a few. I did one almost 1 hour episode and one in the high 40s, like 48, so this will kind of balance out a little bit. That, and I am struggling to think about what to do next, so great admittance there. So I need to collect my thoughts, and hopefully I'll figure out what needs to be done. But until then, I'm just going to take a break. Later, everyone.